keto fan. Well, not really morning. It's 12:30, but first meal of the day. This is what I got going on. So right down here on my hold on. Right down here on my cutting board, I have some of the big colossal shrimp. Check this out. Love my arms. Not. Anyway, I have the shrimp here. I got my frying pan here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Melt the butter down. I got about a tablespoon of butter in the pan. I've gone ahead and zoodled out one zucchini. I won't eat the whole thing, but in my pot over there, I have some of the roasted garlic Parmesan Alfredo. And the only ingredients in this are, I don't see any. Yeah, the sugar is almost on the very bottom of the list. It has 3 carbohydrates per 1/4 cup. And probably most of them carbs come from the cheese. There is 1 sugar in there, but I'm not going to use too much of it anyway. I don't cook my zoodles because they turn to mush when you cook them. So I don't cook them. Look. That's a burn I got many years ago from some hot water. I don't know if you guys can see it very good. It's a burn. But, yeah, working the arms. I don't cook the zoodles because they turn to mush. So what I do is whatever the hot liquid is, I pour over the top and let the hot liquid kind of soften them. Because I kind of like mine a little on the al dente side anyway. So I got my pan heating up. And I've got the shrimp on a paper towel because I want a lot of the moisture to come out of them. I'll even pat them with another paper towel because when you start cooking them, they tend to release some of the liquid that's left on them, especially if they've been frozen. And they kind of steam versus sear, you know. I'm using some fajita seasoning, which has no sugars in it at all. So I'm going to go ahead and coat the top of these with some of the fajita seasoning, and then I'm going to put them right in the pan with the seasoning side down. And these are going to cook fairly quickly. You don't want to overcook shrimp because they tend to get a little rubbery. You want to make sure that they are just turning pink. So how you guys like the gray? Absolutely love it. I'm going to probably, in a couple of weeks, bleach it out again. Hit it with some toner, because I didn't do the toner this last time, which I probably should have to get a lot of the red or the orangey color out. Where some of the brown highlighting is coming in from. So I'll probably bleach it again, hit it with the toner, hit it with the gray again, and then put in some darker low lights. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some more of that on the top. This is heating up. Oh, that smells so good. When you start to see them turn a little pink around the edges, go ahead and flip them over. Yeah. Yum. I was wanting some shrimp, and I just happened to pick some up at the store the other day. Oh, these look so good, guys. So they're all flipped over, and now I'm going to add just a little bit more drops of butter in there. That yummy fattiness in there, and my Alfredo sauce is bubbling. Let me turn that down. See guys, yum. They still have a bit of a translucent in the middle. See, still a little translucent, so not much longer. This one is probably pretty close to done. See how it's turned almost completely white there. I'm going to turn that off and let that finish steaming. I'm going to grab a plate. Oh, got something. Put about half of these noodles and break them first. Right here. I'm going to eat it separate. I'm not going to put the shrimp on top. This is quite hot enough. Let that heat up just a little bit more. In the meantime, flip these one more time. Get a nice little crust on the side. Look at the crust on this, guys. Let me show you. Uh-oh, if I can get it. See that little crust? So yummy. Now these do have quite a bit of protein in them, so you do kind of have to be careful with any kind of fish. If you don't want your protein to go over, just count your protein when you eat them. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me put some of this over my noodles. Letting that set for a little bit so the steam from the sauce will soften them. I'm going to put some Parmesan on the top. I actually think I'm going to... Where are you? Where is my... There it is. I like to add a little spice to it, so I'm going to add some of the crushed peppers. And now I'm going to add a few of the shrimp. There guys, this is what I'm eating today. Probably won't eat much later, maybe some eggs. This should keep me full for a while. So, alright guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Love you.